Yo, 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 what's up? It's me, Chase, a peep. And today, we are doing a Marvel Phase 4 tier list. I said on the Discord server a while ago, a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. After I watched Wakanda Forever, I wanted to talk about it. I feel like the best way to talk about all of it in a nice, concise video is just doing a tier list. And yeah, play that intro. Okay, so we got S, A, B, C, and D. I was gonna try to think of better ways to put it, but I think this is gonna be fine. So we're just gonna do it in this order that they have it in, because I could not remember on the top of my head what fucking came out in what order, whatever. How many shits is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 projects. But to be fair, I haven't watched this one. I'm gonna put this in just D, I guess. This does not represent it was bad. I just did not watch this yet. But 16 projects, I'm pretty sure this is not canon. So 15 projects that are canon is a lot. That is a lot. I'm not mad with it, because if they release 2-3 things a year, bro, I'm gonna be 50 years old before shit starts happening. But yeah, okay. So let's just go in this order. First we got She-Hulk. I put that in C, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that in C. I just think, I don't know. I think when it comes to shows that are comedy based, it's such a what word am I thinking of? Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I'm uploading. But when it comes to comedies, it's such a fuck, I can't think of the word. Objective. That's it. Objective. It's such an objective thing. Objective? I don't know. Comedy is objective. I didn't really laugh a lot at this show. There was times that made me chuckle, and there might have been 1 or 2 times that I actually laughed. Overall, it wasn't that funny to me. In the however many episodes, I want to say the first episode was cool. Maybe there's 1 or 2 episodes, and then the Daredevil episode was cool, but the last episode lost me. As I said in the She-Hulk video or short that I did a while ago, I just feel like the pacing was really off. I think the fourth wall breaking was very jarring to see, for the simple fact that they did not buy all the way into it until the final episode, which I think was an L. And they didn't really use a lot of their side characters correctly. So yeah, I think C is about where it should be. Eternals, I'm gonna put Eternals at C or D. I think the ideas that they had for Eternals is B tier. I feel like the execution was just so boring. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I think I'm glad they're trying new stuff, because that's what everyone always complains about, so I don't want to fault them for that. But when I was actually watching it, and even now, just the other day, I was reminded that Eternals was a movie that existed. I'm putting it in C, below She-Hulk. What if it's cool? I'm putting it in B. I want to put it in C. Wait, holy shit, wait, is anything? Okay, no, we're gonna get some good ones. I put it in B. Though I will say I'm very biased for anime stuff. I think some of the ideas is cool, but a lot of the episodes were just kind of whatever. Especially the first episode, the Captain America episode, or Captain America, right? Captain Carter. The Captain Carter episode was fine. It's just when I first watched it, I was probably not gonna. I actually did not watch it for the next 2 weeks, because I was if we're just gonna recreate movie, I wasn't. Some of the episodes were missing, some of them were cool, but I don't think, respectfully, I don't think Marvel cares about the animation stuff. So I'm very interested to see where this is going to go. Hawkeye, S. This is the best Marvel or Disney Plus show, in my opinion. I think Hawkeye was the best Disney Plus show. I don't think it's very close, if I'm being completely honest. I love the characters. I love the pacing. It was just very refreshing. I loved it so much. Black Widow, I give a B. Okay, I got interrupted. What was I talking about? Black Widow? Yeah, I think Black Widow just came so late into the party that it kind of doesn't matter. It gave me, it just doesn't matter. The movie does not matter. When I finished it, the first thought that came to my head was, oh, it'd been cool if Black Widow's family was its own little subsection of the MCU, like everything else. But you're just not gonna get it. I will say the pacing was not the greatest. I feel like there was the beginning, then there was the end. I don't really remember much from the middle. Black Widow's sister was cool. Yelena, right? Yeah, she's cool. The dad was cool too. The mother was kind of like not. Yeah, that's all right. Shang-Chi, I give that an A. I think Shang-Chi was a really good movie. I think the first and second acts were really good, and the third act, I I did not like the third act at all. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of Awkwafina, and she's in this movie a lot. I don't want to say anything too. No, I'll say it. I don't like her as a person. I don't like her as a person. I don't think she's the greatest actress alive. But yeah, overall it was cool. I like the fighting. Though my biggest complaint about the fighting that I still remember to this day is the fact that I don't like the fight. I felt like there was not much impact behind the punches and kicks. It just felt like I was watching dance. No, I really liked it. Wakanda Forever. Whew, Wakanda Forever is the best movie from Phase 4. And you know what? I'll say it better than Black Panther. Wakanda Forever was great. The characters was amazing. Namor was also great. I don't want to say too much because I mean the movie still is technically new-ish, right? It's still pretty new. I don't want to like spoil too much. I will say I feel like this is the peak of like world building. The fact that I care so much about Wakanda, the country, I feel like is a W. Shuri went on like this little character development thing in the movie that I wish. Did I say character development thing? She went on like this character journey that I wish that they really stayed on. Like at the end of the movie, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, I wish she went fully into the dark side. Because I feel like that would be a cool dynamic for later movie, not even for like the Black Panther subsection of the franchise, but just if she entered anybody else. I think that would have been just a cool little aspect. Overall, it was cool. M'Baku was great. It was very funny. The movie that I went to was an L though. Like no one laughed. It was cool. I think the action in the first Black Panther is better. Yeah, I'll say that. I think the action of the first Black Panther was better, but the second one, was Multiverse of Madness. Man, I didn't think about it. I'll put it in C. I think top of C, bottom of B. We'll put it in C. It was alright. I was expecting more though, especially with how much people were talking about it. Though I recently found out that there's such thing as Scarlet Witch stan. I didn't know that was a thing. So maybe I was fooled by them. With how much people were talking about it, how like hyped it. I will say Illuminati was my favorite part. I don't think they did it right. I think Illuminati should have been a much bigger deal. It's been out for a while. They all should have been murdered, is what I'm saying. But seeing Fantastic 4. No, Mr. Fantastic. Seeing Mr. Fantastic was cool. Of course, seeing Dr. Xavier was cool. And just the fact that there was an Illuminati. I've been asking for the Illuminati since 2015. So I was very happy. But overall, it wasn't the greatest. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I put like bottom of B. It was alright. It was cool. I like these two actors. I like these two characters. I just feel like they fell flat. Where's WandaVision? WandaVision, I'm gonna put WandaVision also in B, probably a little bit higher. But the reason why I'm talking about WandaVision is I think these two should have like switched their episode count. I think WandaVision went on too long. I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier was too short. I think if they switched their episode count, I think it would have been better for both series. WandaVision, it was cool. Like the first two episodes, how nothing was really happening with just little hints here and there that something was crazy was going on. But by the end of it, just felt like shit was dragging. And it was just too much of a we're hinting at something. Just kidding, nothing is happening for me. While the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it just felt like. It felt like a lot of their antagonists didn't have much to do. I think they're both pretty. I think WandaVision started off really strong, and I think it ended decent. It's just the middle, I think, ended. Thor: Love and Thunder is like this is that. I don't know, man. I thought people were overreacting about how much they didn't like it. I watched it, and I will say again, Chris Hemsworth, you can't really go wrong with Chris Hemsworth, I feel like, these days. I mean, it was entertaining, but what I was feeling after the movie was the fuck that I just watched. Not to be a dickhead, but like there was, if you guys watched it, there was this moment where it was Thor and all these kids are running into battle to fight these shadow monsters, and that was the moment I was thinking, what the fuck am I watching? Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Thor: Love and Thunder. I also feel like they really fucked up the trailers. Felt like this shit was about to go crazy, and then when we watched it, it wasn't amazing. Like not even the final fight was amazing. And I think it'd been better if the God Butcher actually killed some gods on screen. He killed one god in the beginning. I think everyone else he just like killed off screen, and then people were talked about. Oh my god, he's dangerous. He's killing all these gods. And it's like I don't know, man. It was whatever. At least we're getting Hercules though. That's pretty. We got Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight started off pretty strong. I put it. Yeah, I put it right here. I think I put it right. I don't think it's. I don't know. It's look. These three could be interchangeable. I think Moon Knight started off strong, and the ending was terrible. I'll say that. The fact that the final fight was just like, again, he was just zoned out or whatever. I don't know the correct wordage for it. But the fact that happen and we didn't get to see the final fight was crazy. It was one of the Marvel this phase kept on saying like, oh, we're trying to do something new with this. And then a lot of the time they just fell back on the quote unquote typical Marvel shit. I would say the only one that tried to do it different was Eternals. So that's a W for them. But like, what was it? Moon Knight, Multiverse of Madness. I want to say something else. I could be forgetting. I want to say it was something else. But they kept on saying, yeah, we're going to try to do something new. We're going to really flip the switch for flip the script for what we are known for in Marvel. And they did it. They did it for the Moon Knight, the first few episodes, and for Multiverse of Madness, like the first hour or so, but they both reverted back to Miss Marvel. You know, okay. I'm gonna put Miss Marvel, but I do recognize that I'm pretty sure Miss Marvel was very important for a lot of people. It's probably very good for I will understand if you put it like in B, maybe even A. I would have put it in A, but like, I understand B. But I do think, and again, maybe I'm missing a lot, but I just think the fact that there was no antagonist, I just felt like I was just watching. I don't know what I was watching for 6 episodes. Like, what are we building up to? She got her power, and then then we just kind of like learn about her culture, which is cool, I guess. But if I knew what I was getting into, I think maybe if I knew what was actually going to be, I would have liked. But going to, and I like Miss Marvel. Like, I don't like once you get rid of like the characters, you know, we all know before it was cool. I like Miles Morales, and then through Miles Morales I learned about Miss Marvel, and then I always like Nova too. Like those are my niggas. And you know, I was really excited for Miss Marvel. I like young superheroes though, so they'll probably live up to that truly. I don't got much to say about it. I will say some things I still don't like. I know everyone complained about it, is that her power just doesn't make not like, you know, the origin, more just the fact that I still don't understand why they changed it so much. I would never understand why they changed it so much. Just for her to still kind of use it like she does in the comic, for one. Another thing was, I like the fact that they name dropped mutant. That hyped me up. I would say that last episode woke me up, and then we saw Captain Marvel. I must say it woke me up. Yeah, that was it. Spider-Man Far From No Way Home. This is S. I think there's writing wise, I think fundamentally it wasn't the greatest, but I think the hype and just like I think this is just the perfect no, real quick, I'm gonna put Loki on B top of. So I just want to say this real quick about both Wakanda Forever and Spider-Man, is that I think things that have happened in real life, whether it's, you know, sad like Chadwick Boseman, or kind of just like interesting tidbits like, you know, all these Spider-Mans we had, I think things in real life really propelled these movies in a way that none of us were really expecting. I think the directors did a very good job at that. Like if I remember right, Chadwick Boseman knew he got canceled back when Civil War came out, if I'm remembering the timeline correct. And just like that his whole arc in that was about, like, you know, and Black Panther really, it's about how, you know, death is not the end for us in that culture. And that was kind of like the whole thing of Wakanda Forever, right? I feel like that really, you know, made the movie better in so many different ways. And for Spider-Man's case, the fact that we had 2 different Spider-Mans that got canceled, and the first Spider-Man, the second Spider-Man had like no connection to each other. I feel like it was just perfect for like a multiverse type of story for Spider. And since they all have these different movies that all have the different character arcs in these movies, it did a really good job at like, oh, I wonder how these people will interact. Yeah, I don't know. I just think things that happen in real life, they did a really good job at English. I think I lost my point there, but it's Thanksgiving, bro. I gotta go. But yeah, this is what I got to say about most of these movie projects and stuff. Overall, Phase 4 was kind of hit or miss, as you can see. I'm looking forward to Phase 5 though. I think Phase 4 is just you need this for every type of project that, you know, it's long, whether it's like a connected universe or it's just a TV show series, or maybe even a trilogy. I will have to see what kind it is, but you always need that season that's just kind of setting up and transitioning you to like the next part of this adventure, right? Whether it's for like a TV show series, maybe you just need to start setting stuff up for like the next batch of seasons, or maybe you just need a season to like finally set up the final pieces you need for the final season. Same thing for movies. If it's like, just use a trilogy for example, maybe the second movie, maybe it's not as good, maybe because they have to set things up for the third movie. Or for like these Marvel movies, you know, we had a whole saga. We had the Infinity Saga, and now you need phase 4, right? Phase 4 to finally set up, you know, for the next Saga. So maybe you just need things like this sometimes for said project. But I still think they I do feel like it was kind of I don't know. I feel like the end goal was not as clear. Just for real quick, let's just point out the movies that felt like they were progressing the story. Wakanda Forever didn't feel like it was really progressing the overall MC, whatever. Neither did Hawkeye. Neither did Black Widow. Neither did What If. Well, no, we'll count What If. That's multiverse stuff. But neither did Moon Knight or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, right? I'm pretty sure Falcon and the Winter Soldier had nothing to do with the multiverse. Neither did Miss Marvel. Neither did She-Hulk. Neither did Eternals. Neither did Thor. How many was that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 movies and or shows out of however many is in here. What was it? You said I said 15, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. let me hurry up and finish editing this video and shit. Anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the channel, the like button, and subscribe. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys next time. This is Jay signing off. Peace.